Hi guys, welcome back to DailyMix. You girls are going to go crazy because we are joined by Mark Wright today. Welcome!
Hi girls, how you doing?
We are good. A little bit speechless, but we're good. So, what's been happening for you? You've been super busy, haven't you?
Yeah, I have been busy. I've just got back from travelling the world, filming my new TV show for ITV2.
So tell us the concept behind the show. What's it called?
So it's called Party Right Around The World. You see what I
Good
did there?
one.
Clever.
And basically, I go around the world throwing parties for people, but it's not quite as easy as it sounds because there's an emotional side to it. I'm putting on parties for a certain reason. So, for instance, as an exclusive, the first episode is in Miami, and I'm putting on a party for a girl who's the most energetic, fun-loving, party-going girl you'll ever meet. But she's got a tumour in her hormone system, and I don't know quite the details of it because I didn't want to go into it with her.
Yeah.
I was just there to make her happy, and her friends call in the expert, and I go there and throw them a party of a lifetime because it was her birthday. And she's always throwing them parties, and they was like, look, we want to give something back to her. She's always up for it. So I have to live there for a week, live with them, get to know them, live their life from start to finish. I wasn't allowed to sleep at the hotel with the film crew. I was with them in their flats, in their house, in their tents, wherever they live, and working out what they like from start to finish, and then working out the best way to throw a party.
That must have been so emotional for you at the same time.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I cried once when I left one of the destinations in Australia because the family were they were completely different to any family I've ever met. Like, they live in a house that hasn't got any windows because it's so hot all year round, and they've never, they're shopping, they have to go like miles to get their food because it's a deserted place in Australia, and they just brought me in and they were just so nice. And I just thought to myself, I'm probably never going to see these again. And I got really emotional. And then when I went to Canada, the family had built up this company for years and years and years at this ranch, Cowboys, and I had to throw them a party because basically it was a kind of goodbye because financially things are going wrong. And it was their life. They'd lived there all their life. They'd been brought up on the ranch. So it was quite emotional.
That'll make me cry. I haven't even started watching it yet.
Yeah, it was a bit of an emotion, but it was fun as well. It's ITV2, so it wasn't all sad.
Oh, that's so lovely.
It was fun, and I had a laugh while I was there.
So, did you get yourself into any scary situations?
Yes, like I was walking down Harlem at like 1 in the morning one night, and it got to a point where there was some gangs building up, and the guy I was filming with said, look, we need to leave. And we was doing a scene that was very important actually, and he was like, look, to the camera crew, we have to go. And he's lived there all his life, so he knows what's wrong. And so basically the whole scene got cut. But yeah, there was some situations that were a bit dangerous, but I threw myself into everything. Like in Australia, I swam with sharks that were like 10-foot grey nurse sharks, which I'm petrified of, but I did it to make a good TV show.
That's amazing. We should see a clip of that.
I'm up for dressing up. I'm up for coming as Batman. I'm up for coming as Robin. I'm up for coming as someone from Star Wars. But this is a bit uncomfortable for me.
This will be the most memorable birthday for her. Literally. So think about it.
I'll think about it. All right, I'll see you in a sec. You do not think there's even one chance of this happening, do you? I'm telling you right now, there's absolutely... I'd rather this episode not go ahead. Trust me, I would not do it in a million years. You wouldn't pay me £1 million. Oh my good girl, look at me.
Talking about fun things that you've done, I love the jungle.
Right.
And obviously, I love the bush tucker trials. I think they're really funny. Tell me what it was like. Did you eat a pig's bum?
Yep, a pig's anus. Oof.
What was the texture like?
It was rubbery.
Yeah.
I imagine it to be like squid.
Yeah, like a hard
Bit
bit
hard,
of squid from a rubbish
grizzly.
restaurant in Chinatown. Like when they've left it there for ages and it was frozen. Would you still do the jungle?
Nope.
No.
You wouldn't do it?
No.
I would do it. I couldn't. I'd love some of it, but I couldn't. I
would
gag
be
when I
hysterical.
watch the...
No. I'd be like Helen Flanagan, wouldn't I?
I don't think you'd be that bad. You're much stronger than,
I think maybe when you're in there and you're in that situation, you just probably go somewhere.
It really is hard, but and I hated it from start to finish. Loved it as well, but the moment I left, and I mean 5 minutes after, I stood there and I thought, oh my God, that was the best month of my life.
Really?
The experience, it makes you love the close ones to you so much.
Yeah.
I remember thinking about my family, I was going, oh my God, I can't wait to get home. I'm going to buy Christmas pyjamas. I'm not living at my flat for a month. I'm staying with my little sister. I'm buying them all presents. I bought them the best Christmas presents ever that year because I've kept to my promise.
Yeah.
And I literally was just all I wanted to do was hug people and see people, and you get out and you appreciate everything you've got.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Do you keep in contact with anyone else from the show?
I speak to Dougie
every
now and then, but we're both so busy we don't get to talk much. I see a lot of Anthony Cotton because I'm always up on the Coronation
He was
Street,
great, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was
brilliant.
He was a cook, wasn't he?
Yeah, camp cook. He was good. He used to cook me all my dinners and he used to give me a little bit extra.
Hashtag amazeballs.
Yeah.
Brilliant, I loved him.
I see him a lot because I'm always at Michelle's and on the set at Corrie, so I see him a lot around. And I'm seeing him tonight, so we're still close.
And of course, you're in this lovely relationship. You're like the new Posh and Bex, aren't you?
If you're going to call us Posh and Bex, that's a massive compliment, but I don't think it's, whatever. But it's I love her, and if someone said to me before, do you want to go out with a celebrity? I don't know what my answer would be. It'd probably be like, oh, because I live in a countryside, in the village, and I come to work in London, and everyone says to me, my agents, why don't you get a flat in London? You haven't got to travel home. Nope. I do my work, straight back to the countryside, my friends, my family. So I always imagined like a celebrity girl being very much London, showbiz, and I'm not into all that. And she is totally not. She's like the most normal girl I've ever met. So if she wasn't an actress, and I didn't meet her through this, I'm sure one day I would have met her, and we still would have ended up together because we just match like.
She has recently been doing lots of snogging on Corrie. How does that make you feel?
When I first saw it, because the first time I ever saw it, it was a bit of a passionate kiss, like he threw her onto a table. So I was a little bit like, ooh, okay. Then I watched the same scene again because it was on repeat, and I was fine then, and now I'm fine. Listen, Coronation Street, they're not allowed to get naked and go to the next step. So at the moment it's all right, but if she starts doing films and stuff, then I suppose it's going to be another blow. But once I see it once, I'm sure I'll be fine. It's her job.
And it's all make-believe. So do you think you'd like to get into acting? Is it something you could do, or?
I used to act as a kid.
Yeah.
I was with Sylvia Young, and I was on the series Lock, Stock and Four Stolen Who's and a few other, series and shows. But I then went on to be a professional footballer and to do other things, then nightclub promoting and own my own club, and now then TV. I think the line of work that I'm in, entertainment TV, filming block series, fun Saturday night stuff is where I want to be. Dermot O'Leary walking out on the X Factor stage, being in people's living rooms on a Saturday night. I mean, if someone said to me, look, you're going to be in a Hollywood film, or you're going to be James Bond, I would jump at it. Yeah. But I don't think I would like to do what Michelle's probably going to do, which is dramas in England and stuff like that. I do a lot of radio every Friday and Saturday night on Heart. That's really fun. I love radio. It's one of my favourite things I do. I can do that. It's lovely.
Awesome. Now, I've got a question for you that I think lots of our lady viewers would want to ask. What's your regime? How do you keep yourself looking good? Do you go to the gym? What sort of thing?
I always get asked this question, and my answer is always the same. I literally take 15 minutes to get ready.
I have to say, I thought you'd be browner.
No, see, this is a fact, right? A quote, fact. I have never, ever, ever put even on a dabble of fake tan in my life.
Yeah, you look like you look really nicely put together, but you don't look at all
orange,
overly done at all.
No, I mean that's what I mean. I don't do things enough. I don't think. Like Michelle's like, Mark, you got a monobrow. You got to pluck your eyebrow. Like, oh, what does that mean? Or wax your toes. No, just leave it. And then the other day I had an operation on my shoulder. And she went to get her nails done, and I couldn't stand up because it was killing me. Yeah. So I went, I want to sit down. The only chair was like a pampering chair, and I was like, wait, if I sit here, and she was like, look, to be fair, we've got people coming in, literally book something, you can't sit there. So they gave me a show and just have a pedicure, no one will see it. So they've done something to my feet. The massage bit was all right. But
did they get rid of your toe hairs?
No.
Oh, okay.
See, I haven't got that many. I don't know if you guys know that. It was about 6 weeks ago now. And my
I'm imagining like Bigfoot or something.
no.
Hobbit.
I've actually got all right feet. But my big toenails are still shiny.
Wow.
It was 6 weeks ago. I don't know what she'd done to them. She's done some scraping.
Buffing.
And they're still shiny now, so I'm never having it again. But I take like 20 minutes to get ready, and I'm out the door. Doing my hair, that's probably the longest part. It takes about 2 minutes.
You're just lucky.
Thank you so much for coming in and speaking to us, and we're so excited to see your show. When's it coming out?
It's out February 26th on ITV2 at 9 o'clock, and you girls are going to love it. Everyone's going to love it. It is so fun. I absolutely can't wait to show everyone some of the things I did, because I went through a lot, I'd like to say. I've done things that I never thought I would have done, like embarrassing things. Everyone's going to love it, because they've never seen me in this sort of light, me just throwing myself out there and just getting on with it.
Thank you so much, Mark, for joining us. Guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out Mark's show on ITV2. It's called Party Right Round the World, and it's going to be epic. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we're going to see you next time.
Take care,
Bye-bye.
bye.